This very simple leg crossing exercise is just that. It's a simple exercise to teach your horse that crossing your legs can earn some positive reinforcement. At this stage, I'm not worried about how pretty it is or how gymnastically correct it is, just that the horse learns to cross one foot in front of the other, with the prerequisite criterion of the horse expecting that standing face to face with the trainer will bring about some positive reinforcement, so that you've created motivation for them to move when you move. Essentially, I'm walking a circular orbit around Bronwen's hindquarters, and because Bronwen expects to get food by keeping her head close to me, she's moving her front end around her hindquarters, and that gives me the opportunity to click her when she comes close to, or actually crosses over, one front foot in front of the other. This diagram illustrates exactly what I mean by that. The next stage in this exercise is to work on the hind legs, to see if the hind leg closest to you, which is going to be the inside hind leg, can cross in front of the outside hind leg. This is getting much more gymnastic now, because the horse has to really use himself to get that inside hind leg stepped underneath his belly button to then lift his body over so that his outside hind leg can move. So here we have a bunch of circles again, but this time the horse's front legs are going to be on an inner circle and their hind legs are going to be on the outer circle. The position for the trainer is to stand somewhere near the horse's girth. Now in this exercise we're not driving the hindquarters away, actually we're still drawing the horse's front end towards the trainer. This is because the horse has already learnt that, hey, when I face the trainer I get a click and a treat. So what we're then looking to do is move to such a position that if the horse is going to get the nose back to the trainer, it's the hindquarters that have to move over to enable this, not the front end. So while it looks like the horse is yielding the hindquarters away, actually it's his nose that is drawing towards you. So now let's watch. Here I set Bronwen up to do some crossing of her hind legs. She already expects when she's facing me she's going to get a click and a treat. So when I move around by her shoulder towards her girth, she starts to think about bringing her front end around towards me, and that makes her hindquarters swing away. That gives me the opportunity to click when that hind leg that's closest to me steps underneath her tummy. I try to click as early as possible when I see the foot going in the right direction, so I'm giving her the right kind of feedback so she knows, yes, that's just right. At this stage in training I've not put a cue on either the front leg crossovers or the back leg crossovers. I'm just facilitating it with my own movement until she really gets clear with what the movement is, that the movement gets the positive reinforcement. Later on I would start to add a cue. So maybe I'd use a tactile cue, put my hand where my leg would be to move her hindquarters, and then move myself to the position that originally initiated the movement. Or I might give a verbal signal. I might say cross, and then move into the position by her girth, and then click and treat her when she gives the correct behaviour. There we are. Time for a little rest now, Bronnie. Well done. Thank you very much for watching.